Okay, second part of your exam is to transform the given quadratic function into vertex form. So you have to memorize the vertex form of the quadratic function. So here is the vertex form. We have f of x is equal to a times the quantity of x minus h to the power of 2 then plus k. Again, you have to memorize this vertex form. Imo na imo ang nag-serve as guide to construct the vertex form from a given quadratic or standard form of the quadratic function. So, say for example, number 1, the given quadratic function is f of x is equal to negative x squared plus 2x plus 5. The steps nga imong buhaton in order for you to construct the vertex form of the quadratic function is same as usual. Mangita gyapon ka sa iyang vertex, because as you observe sa atong vertex form of the quadratic function, natay variables na h, k, as well as a. Kani sila nga 3 variables. This one wala akong circle an a, h, and k. These are the 3 variables in a vertex form na imuhang pulihan o specific values. Mao nang back to zero gyapon ka og given quadratic function sa test 2. Inside given quadratic function, mangita ka gyapon sa iyang vertex following the steps nga kuha na siya na discuss. So, in this first example, let's assume nga humana na po og solve ang vertex. Kaya naman po ni sa previous video na po. So, nakita na nimo ang iyang vertex, which is, akong isuwat, we have 1 for the x coordinate and 6 for the y coordinate. So, say for example, again, magdatagan ka quadratic function and then mangita ka or mag-transform ka into its vertex form. So, mo to saying, balik yapon ka sa pagpangikas vertex. And then, let's assume nga nakakita na ka sa iyang vertex, which is 1, 6. So, na nakay vertex na makatabang nimo para makakonstruct ka sa vertex form of a quadratic function. And then, aside from this vertex, nga imuhang pangitaon o imuhang i-ready, mangita po ka or check po ka unsay value sa iyang a. Ari na ka-check sa iyang given function. When ito ang given function, the value of our a here is the coefficient of x squared, which is negative 1. Na negative sign. Negative 1. So, the value of a is negative 1. Okay. Mao ni sila duha ang imuhang need para maka-construct ang vertex form. Ang vertex o ang value sa n. Okay, let's try. So, we have f of x is equal to a times x minus h power of 2 plus k. So, let's try to substitute following the vertex form. F of x is equal to, arita focus sa right side of the equation. First is the variable a. Gin-circulan ni nako, that means ato ning pulihan mo nang prepare ta sa iyang value. The value of our a here is negative 1. So, we will write negative 1. Next, following the vertex form, parenthesis, the next copy x, dili na siya ni mo pulihan. Following the operation or the sign, that is minus sign or negative sign, so copy sa mo ay sa pagkamutanaw sa value sa h. The value of our h, since ato mo siyang pulihan, manong nakita ta sa vertex, kay remember that vertex is represented by the variables h, k. So, the value of our h here is positive 1. So, suwatin mo diri 1. Close parenthesis, the power of 2, following the sign that is plus, and then sa pakamutanaw sa value sa k. Your k is positive 6. So, diretso na ka suwat na 6. That is positive. Now, imuhang check, double check, imuhang vertex form, i-final na ba or plaster na ba na siya. As you can see here, naatay negative 1 nga value dire gawas sa to ang gawas sa to ang binomials. So, itong buhaton is dili na to iswat si 1. Ito na siya yung imaginary. So, ito siya i-rewrite. We have f of x is equal to negative na naman na. Then, the binomial x minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 6. And this is your final answer as the vertex form of the given quadratic function. So, okay na ka. Again, para makakita ka sa vertex form sa quadratic function, you have to find the vertex first and then the value of a. Balik ko ni mo check pila siya. Kaya muna yung mga kinahanglan para ipuli niyo sa vertex form na to. Ako ang insert ko lang ng 3 variables. Muna siya yung mga pulihan A, H, and K. Now, say for example, naku another function here. Another function is wala pa ko yung vertex. So, wala pa rin ako i-solve. So, atong i-solve. Balik siya ta sa kinunahan. The given function is 1/2 times the quantity of x plus 2 to the power of 2 minus 4. So, as you notice, kining function is wala pa mas standard form. So, kung wala siya mas standard form, syempre, ato siyang i-rewrite into its standard form para makita na to, maklaro na to, pila iyang A, B, and C. Now, we have here, ito siyang i-rewrite sa standard form, f of x is equal to 1/2 ato sa i-simplify kining binomial nga x plus 2 nag-raise to the power of 2. Kung ato na siyang i-simplify using the FOIL method, that is equal to x squared plus 2 plus 2 is 4, x plus 2 times 2 is 4, close parenthesis minus 4. Now, mahimo pa na siyang, ato pa na siyang i-apply ng distributive property of multiplication. So, from here, kini si 1/2 ng monomial atong ihatag tag sa term sa trinomials nga nasusud sa parentheses. Applying again the distributive property of multiplication, meron na siyang 1/2 times x squared. The first term of the trinomial is 1/2 x squared. Next, the sign, positive times positive is positive. 1/2 times 4, again, mag-times or mag-multiply ka of fraction and whole number. Ang whole number times rin mo sa numerator and then divide sa denominator. So, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Copy the variable x. And the next, positive times positive is positive. Next, same as usual, multiplying fraction and whole number. So, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then, ayaw kalipti, please take note class nga na akay last term nga na sa gawas, which is si minus 4. So, ano na siya i-copy. Now, let us try to check kung simplified na ba or naka-standard form na ba siya. 1 of x squared plus 2x plus 2 minus 4. So, natin duha ka terms nga similar pa. So, ato na siyang i-combine. How to combine these two terms? Since dili sila pareha og sign, because 2 is positive, 4 is negative, then we will subtract. 4 and 2 is subtract, that is 2. And then, we will follow the negative sign. Since ang 4 na larger value na ay negative sign. So, that is negative 2 minus 4, mahimo na siyang negative 2 na laman natin isuwat. So, muna ito siya simplified form na to 1/2 x squared plus 2x minus 2. Naka-standard form na. We will now identify the value of A, B, and C para maka-compute ta sa iyang x coordinate. The value of A here is the coefficient of x squared. The coefficient is positive 1/2. So, write 1/2. Next, the value of B is the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is positive 2. B is equal to 2. And lastly, the value of C is the last term, a term without any variables, which is no other than negative 2. C is equal to negative 2. Now, we will compute the value of our x, or the x coordinate. x is equal to negative b over 2a. X is equal to, following the formula, numerator, na negative daan sa itong suwataan, negative. Next is the value of b. The value of our b is positive 2. So, suwatan ay mula go 2. Denominator is 2 times the value of a. 2 times the value of a. Ito yung substitute. That is positive 1/2. So, ito yung suwat 1/2 equals. Next, ito yung simplify ang na parenthesis denominator sa itong copy sa numerator, negative 2. Ara ka sa denominator, 2 times 1/2, whole number times the fraction. So, whole number, i-times mo sa numerator sa fraction. 2 times 1 is 2. After that, i-divide mo sa denominator. 2 divided by 2, 1. So, ang 2 times 1/2 na himo siya, 1. Positive 1. And the next, we will simplify pa jod. Since ma-simplify pa na to, negative 2 divided by 1 is negative 2, obviously. So, na naka-x coordinate of your vertex. Your x coordinate is negative 2. Okay, kuwang na naman tayo y coordinate. For the y coordinate, we will use the simplified or the standard form of the quadratic function, which is y is equal to, katong nasolve na ito ganina before tayo identify sa values of a, b, and c. We have 1/2 x squared plus 2x minus 2. Ato ang gamiton ang nakita na to nga y earlier, which is negative 2. So y is equal to, following the equation, 1/2, then next is x. So ato siyang pilihan ni si x, which is negative 2. So nakita na to ganina, negative 2, then raised to the power of 2 plus, following the equation again, 2, then next ano po x, so substitute na po ka og negative 2, then minus 2. So ato siyang i-simplify this one. So we have y is equal to 1/2. Ito ay simplify ni negative 2 raised to the power of 2. That is positive 4. The next, for the second term, is there are two values here. Positive times negative, i-times mo na mo yung sign. Multiplying different sign will result to a negative sign. So, positive times negative is negative. 2 times 2 is 4. Then, minus 2. Next, napag-consider naka-parenthesis. So, ito na siya i-simplify. Same as usual, fraction and whole number yung times. So, ari ka sa whole number times the numerator. 4 times 1 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. Copying or following the last two terms, we have 2 minus 4 minus 2. Minus 4 minus 2. Minus 4 minus 2. Combining the three terms from left to right, 2 minus 4 is negative 2 minus 2, y is equal to negative 4. So your y coordinate is negative 4. Again, the y coordinate or the value of h is negative 4. So naka-vertex, we have negative 2, negative 4. Now, maka-transform na to sa given quadratic function into its vertex form. So, we will try the vertex form. Here is f of x is equal to a. What is our a? Sa given function sa number 2. Number 2, that is 1/2. Kaya si ari ka magbasa sa standard form sa quadratic function nato sa number 2, that is 1/2 yapon, diba? 1/2 coefficient of x squared. So, a na to is 1/2, positive 1/2. So, ito is what? 1/2. Then, next is followed by x minus h. What is our h? Ang iyang x coordinate sa vertex. That is negative 2. Wala. Negative 2. Negative 2. So, ito is what diri? Negative 2. Akong ibutang ang parenthesis because nagsulod ang negative sign. Remember na x minus yun siya sa vertex form or sa kung baga na format sa vertex form. Next, ato na siya na simplify dito. Raised to the power of 2 plus, then the k. What is our k? Your k is negative 4. So, ang kung yapon butangan og parentheses para ma-distinguish na po ang ilang values. Ay mag-sub pa ang duha ka sign. Now, we will simplify ka ang parentheses atong plus tayo ng atong vertex form. F of x is equal to 1/2. Ang nasud sa parenthesis class ato ang plus tayo iyang sign. Since duha na siya ka-sign, consecutive signs, kasunod, ato na siya i-multiply because parenthesis means, again, i-multiply mo. Negative times negative, that is positive. Or in short, ang duha ka negative sign kasunod, na-convert into positive sign. So, mahina na siyang x plus 2 to the power of 2. Then, ang last term, positive times negative is negative. Copy the value 4. So, this is your vertex form of the given quadratic function.